Hear that?
Dun, dun, dun.
There you go. Welcome, everybody.
Hi, I'm Miriam.
And I'm Chris, and we are from Keto Chow. For those of you who are new here, I can't talk. Keto Chow is a nutritionally complete meal replacement mix. It makes a shake, mixed up with water or fat of your choice, and it gives you a third of all your daily nutrients. It makes getting the right stuff on keto very easy.
Yep.
And we do this daily live stream because Miriam can't remember her line.
Line.
Welcome
Line.
to
Line.
homestarrunner.com.
I can remember that. Good morning, Monica.
Homestar Runner. It's .com.
Which is us. Keto Chow.
That's right.
It's .xyz.
KetoChow.xyz.
Because we're weird.
Anyway, we've been doing this daily live stream to keep us on track, help us with our goals, all that other fun stuff. Right now, we're trying to do a thing where either we do 3 keto chows and that's all we eat that day, or we just do one meal and that's all we eat that day. For the most part, we've been doing a good job. I had a little bit of you made taco meat last night.
I didn't have
and
any.
it smelled so good. So I grabbed a couple of pork rinds and ate some of that. But other than that, all I had was the Buffalo Wild Wings.
Nice. All I had was Buffalo Wild Wings. So I did OMAD yesterday. I have been doing occasionally 2 meals a day with a shorter eating window.
Oh, because the kids.
Because I'm eating with the kids. But yeah. I'm going to be even better because I need to be better. So okay. I'm working on it.
So Monica's on it from SoCal. Dennis says, "Morning, Glory."
He didn't tell us if he wanted us to yell at him or not.
Well, we're going to keep on doing it until he changes his name. Patty says, "I love the silliness of Homestar Runner."
His name is his name.
Well, how it says it on YouTube. Alan says, "Stay safe, you guys." I'm sorry. Alan says, "Stay safe, you guys." And Holly says, "Good morning." So, yeah, yesterday we did 1 meal a day. We also did our weekly live stream, our long form. That one's usually about an hour. We try to keep this one more to like 15 minutes. This one's a short one. So, and we answered a bunch of questions. We talked about, it's April 1st.
April Fools.
Yep. So we're not doing a joke post about April Fools. We have a couple from previous years that you can check out. We did one last year about Keto Chow Zero. It was like it was 0 calorie, vegan, no artificial sweetener, no artificial coloring, no flavoring, because it was Keto Chow electrolyte drops. And people were like, "Wow, I want this." I'm like, "So buy it. We actually have it. It's a real product. It's just not called Keto Chow Zero. It's called Keto Chow electrolyte drops." And then the previous year we had a fake flavor that was castor oil flavored Keto Chow.
I thought that was funny.
Yeah. Anyway, so we're not doing that this year, just because of all the weirdness and yeah. But we are. What are we doing this month, Mary?
Taking a nap. Having a bath. What? Oh, I know. I just tired. I got up like 10 times last night.
Well, we can talk about that in a little bit with the whole mouth thing. So, really quick, this entire month we're doing a sale on the samples of the savory flavors. So, the savory chicken soup, the creamy tomato basil, spicy taco base, spicy taco soup base, and beef soup base. So those, all the samples of that, I haven't checked.
You should check.
I should verify this, but they should all be 20% off. All of them. So whether you buy it in the bundle, it's 20% off, which is actually a bit more than 20% off because it's already discounted, or you buy it individually, because we want people to be able to give the samples a try, or the savory flavors a try.
The savory samples a try.
Yes. Well, because once you try the samples, you're like, oh, okay, yeah, fine, I'll get one of the big bags. And the savory soups, you can mix them up and just drink them straight. They're still designed, just like all the other flavors of Keto Chow, to give you a third of your daily nutrients in each one. But the savory soups, they are meant to be made hot, and they really lend themselves to adding stuff to it, or using them as an ingredient in a recipe. So, Patty Smith says we're going to go glamping. Yes. And
yeah, we're going
Christian
glamping.
likes your R2-D2 shirt.
Thank you. I have keto. Or let's see, this earring shows better.
Oh.
Resistance earrings.
There you go. No, that's the Rebel Alliance.
You're right. The old one.
Yeah. And my shirt says you matter until you multiply yourself by the speed of light squared. Then you energy. So one of my daughters gave it to me. And I think it's a funny shirt. So, sleeping last night. Why don't you tell people about that?
I didn't sleep well last night.
All right. What else have you been doing as far as your
so
sleeping?
we actually, what actually helps when we're sleeping is we've been using this mouth tape. Mm-hmm. Is it in reach?
Yeah. It's in the top drawer, right there.
Oh. So we went on the first low carb cruise. This one's called Somnifix, and it has a little space. It
They were on
looks
Shark
like the
Tank.
guy's frowning.
He looks like he's wearing clown lips.
Yeah. But there's
It's actually really
a little
funny.
space like right here that you can breathe through if you do
Or talk.
open your mouth or talk.
Yeah.
So it's not like you're completely blocking off your airway. But it's nice because it makes you breathe through your nose at night and then you get deeper sleep.
Yeah.
So we've been doing that for, 5 or 6 days. And it's cool and we like it. I learned about it from Mike Mutzel on the very first low carb cruise. And I, of course, had to ask a controversial question. I'm like, what if you have allergies? He's like, well, I guess you can't. Okay. But I've been able to do it anyway. I sleep with a humidifier too because it's so dry in Utah that it helps. And then I just make sure to blow my nose before I go to bed so that I don't have any gucky in there, making it so I can't breathe. But we've been doing that and it does really help. I think I just had a headache or something. I don't know why I couldn't sleep last night.
Usually I'm the one that's getting up multiple times now.
Well, one of the kids got up at 2:30, so I heard him walking around.
Really?
So then I was like, what are they doing? Do they have to go to the bathroom? Which kid is it? Trying to hear which door it was through our door. And I'm like, I think it was Kate. I don't know. Anyway, I didn't go up to check on them. But then I couldn't sleep because I kept thinking about them and making sure they were okay. Somebody just had to go to the bathroom in the night, and it just caused my night to not sleep.
It was probably me.
Very well. No, it was a kid.
Okay. Dennis says insulin resistance goes up when sleep goes down. Oh, yeah. Not getting enough sleep. Mm-hmm. I get stressed out and can't sleep because I'm not getting enough sleep.
Yeah, it's a vicious cycle. And our daughter cries because she thinks she's going to cry.
It's true.
So...
Mike Mutzel is actually really cool. Dennis likes him too.
Yeah, he's cool.
I'm sorry. Dennis likes him too. Jason says, I've been going to sleep so late last night. I tried to go sleep early. It took me a while to fall asleep. And I did just check. The samples are on sale.
Good job.
So the savory chicken stoop instead of being $4.25 is $3.40. The beef instead of being $4.50 is $3.60. And the taco and the tomato basil, instead of being $4.75, it's $3.80.
In addition to that, the bundles are on sale. The soup bundles.
Yes.
Correct?
So
if you click on that,
savory soup bundles, instead of being $17 to get the 4 of them, it's $13.60.
Oh, yeah, that's a lot cheaper.
It is. It's 20% off. So... And it says we have 531 of them in stock, but there's actually more than that because...
There's a whole bunch in my living room.
There's a lot in our living room. So, but, yeah. So, yeah, the whole mouth taping thing is funny. You're supposed to just use them once. I keep on saving mine. I'll take them off and stick them on a piece of plastic, gross. And I'm like, I can get 3 or 4 more uses out of this.
I remembered how uncomfortable I was the very first time because we did it a couple of years ago. So we just haven't done it.
Yeah, this is still the same original box.
Yeah. But the very first time I did it, I just felt so trapped. And then I woke up and I'm like, oh, I feel amazing. My mouth doesn't feel gross and I don't feel all dry.
Well, it's because the spider's going to crawl in there.
Yes. That's it. Anyway, it really does feel good and helps you get deeper sleep, I think.
Yeah. They were also on Shark Tank. I don't
Yes.
remember if they got a deal or not.
I don't remember either.
We've had two of our friends in the keto product space that have gone on Shark Tank. Jason with Peely Nuts, and
Which they totally shot him down.
oh, they shot him down so bad.
They're like, you have too many products. You have too much inventory.
Yeah, and we were talking to him at Metabolic Health. I'm like, dude, the people on Shark Tank were freaking morons. He's like, yeah, they didn't. I'm like, you have to have that inventory. Anyway, oh, Brenda's on. Hi, Brenda.
Hi, Brenda.
She says, what's up? Anyway, so they were on Shark Tank, and so were Christopher and Victor from Nui. And I talked to them about it as well, because I like watching Shark Tank. I don't have any desire whatsoever to go on Shark Tank, but it is very fascinating to watch.
We've learned a lot of cool stuff.
We have.
Mostly that money doesn't matter that much.
And also that don't necessarily go for retail. Because a lot of times just sticking with direct online works out great. Dennis says, where can you pull Peely Nuts off the shelf? You pretty much have to order them online.
Yep.
If you want something that you can buy in stores, macadamia nuts are pretty close. Peely Nuts,
I have some in my closet.
yeah, you have to buy Peely Nuts online.
They taste like butter.
They taste like freeze-dried butter. It's amazing. If you haven't had Peely Nuts, they are really good. And Peely Hunters, those are the best people to go to. They're the original ones, and yeah, Jason's fantastic. Anyway, so the point I was trying to get to about Shark Tank was when we were talking to Christopher and Victor, they got a deal on the show. But I think it's like 75 or 80% of the deals that you see on the show
don't actually go through.
No, they get to the dang it just went out of my head.
Negotiations.
No, it's where you actually sit down and like look at the finances. Due diligence, that's the word. They get to the due diligence stage, and most of the deals actually fall apart. But it still gets them amazing exposure. And usually, even if the people who on the show gave them a deal don't actually give them a deal, someone else comes along. So
yeah, they have a lot of investors call them and say, hey, blah, blah, blah. So it was interesting.
Yeah. Brenda says, yes, money does not matter. Nailed it. And she loves Peely Nuts. Pili. And they come from these giant trees in the Philippines. And they got these old guys that climb up there and harvest them.
Or young guys.
Yeah,
they're lots of guys.
They got lots of people, but they are super sustainable. And the way that they're done, I mean, you don't just you have to take care of the trees and take care of the whole area and just do it right, or else they don't work. So if you want something that's like that you can feel good about, Peely Nuts are fantastic. Not to mention the fact that you're giving
so
people
many people
who
jobs.
really
Yeah.
And that's another thing. So Peely Hunters, they're sourcing them directly. There are some other companies that are kind of ripping off the whole concept, and I'm not too sure I would want to buy from them just because I know how much Jason with Peely Hunters puts into doing it the right way. So, hey, Lisa's on. Hi, Lisa.
Hi, Lisa.
So today, what's your plans? What are your plans?
Buffalo Wild Wings for lunch.
Yeah, although Ruth has been trying. I think she finished off the rest of the mild.
Oh, well.
She decided, well, and that shouldn't surprise me. Ruth likes spicy food. Mm-hmm. It's hilarious. She didn't used to.
Yeah.
This is a recent development. And so I was happily going through all of the
mild by himself.
The mild by myself.
Haley likes it too, but not
she
as
kind
much
of
as
does.
you do.
She likes the chipotle barbecue like you. Actually, she really likes
she
the
always
Parmesan
gets mild
garlic.
And chipotle barbecue.
Well, that's right, she does, doesn't she?
She's got both.
Anyway, so
We
but
have
Ruth
some
has been
competition.
Ruth has been plowing through the mild, so there might be some of the Chipotle barbecue
Yeah.
left.
She's so funny. She's like, I'm going to have 3 mild for breakfast. I'm like, 3 wings? You're going to have 3 wings? You can eat 10 eggs in one sitting. I'm pretty sure you can handle more than 3 wings for
It's true.
breakfast. She's like, yeah, that's probably true.
Worst case scenario, we have 2 bags of wings in the freezer. We should probably use those up at some point. Hey, Ed's on. Hi, Ed.
Hey, Ed.
Nice of you to join us.
Hi, Rita.
And she waves. Or she's making waves? Which is it, Rita?
She waves.
Which just reminded me, a couple of years ago, there was a meme going around the internet. It said, and this was from like 2012 or something like that. It said, last year Obama said he was 52. This year it's 53. Which is it, Obama? It's just so funny to me. It's way funnier to me than it should.
Yeah. You know what was funny to me? Chris brought me a sugar-free drink.
Oh, yeah,
It's
one
a
of those
Great
little
Value
drop-ins,
brand.
the tear off.
And it has collagen in it, so it's a collagen.
And it's cucumber flavored.
It's cucumber
Yuck.
melon, which is a double yuck for him. So he's like, oh, Mom would probably like this.
Yeah.
It says on it, elastic fantastic.
It really says that.
I've been dying.
I didn't even notice.
I'm like, elastic fantastic. Yes.
Yep. All right. So we're planning on
That's
doing
making me
OMAD
giggle.
today, huh?
Yeah.
That's our plan?
Yep.
Okay.
No snacking.
No snacking. Okay. We got this. Although my computer keeps on, I don't know if you guys
It
are
is being
seeing
slow.
it. I don't. A lot of times the push going out is fine. It's because I'm loading up USB drives with movies and TV shows. So if we get bored when we're camping, we'll have something to watch.
Or if it rains.
Or if it rains, which it probably
Because
will.
then we'll be stuck inside, trying not to hurt each other.
Yeah, and so
in
the
a very small
USB
space.
bus is going a little bit slow, but weird thing, they're on completely different ports, and it should not be having problems. But whatever,
It's fine.
it's fine. Hopefully, there's just a couple.
What are
seconds
you
of
guys
delay.
going to do today?
Yeah, what are you guys doing today? You planning on going outside and having a barbecue?
Roasting a pig.
Ooh, roasting
I
a
would
pig.
recommend it. Bacon's good.
Holly said, "My husband's made eggs again. I had to eat them." There you go,
I told you,
Steve.
Steve has breakfast.
Steve's love language is breakfast, I think.
So all you need to do is stop eating dinner, and then we have to figure out how to do it together. So,
Honestly, so when we go camping with the Larrabees, usually, we tend to have, because of again, Steve, we tend to have this massive breakfast, and lunch comes around, and it's like,
and we're never hungry.
are you sure you want to eat lunch now?
But the people are hungry.
Yes, our little people are hungry, and so we usually make something. It's usually like
Wraps.
low-carb tortillas. By the way, there was a really funny picture on Twitter yesterday.
Yeah.
Said, all of us keep on talking about the vegetarian meat, how nobody wants to eat it. And it showed the tortilla aisle. And the only thing there were the low-carb tortillas. And Siobhan Huggins said,
That's funny.
yeah, well, in their defense, those tortillas are crap.
The low carb tortillas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that specific one. Brenda says stores in Minneapolis are out of everything. I had to buy cage-free, organic, free-range eggs
Oh, well, that's expensive.
for $6 a dozen. Just glad to have eggs. I imagine Keto Chow is selling well now. Complete meal in the mail. Almost. You have to buy butter or heavy cream.
Yep.
I just said butter.
Butter.
Monica says she's working in the garden today.
Yay.
Lisa's just working, wishing my son a happy 31st birthday. He was born on April Fool's? What the heck?
That's so cool.
That's amazing. Carrie says she's shipping.
Yay, shipping!
Good job, Carrie. And Dennis says poor Holly Lara because she had to eat the eggs.
I know, it's so sad.
Well, when you don't want to eat and you're like, well, someone made me this and they love me,
Yeah.
so it's like, all right.
Which
I
is
guess I'm
part
gonna
of the
eat.
reason why I keep eating 2 meals, because the kids are like, Mom, I made you this. Max made me eggs the other day.
We need to sit down with the kids and teach them how to use the stainless steel pans, though. You have to get them up to the right temperature first,
Yes.
put some oil in it, and then you toss the egg in there. Or else It just sticks to the side.
I don't care that much. I wash them, so it's fine.
Okay.
We also need to, teach them lots of things.
Dennis says, I separate egg whites. I need ideas for them. You need ideas for the egg whites, or you need ideas for the yolk? The yolk, we usually just make it into scrambled eggs. Mm-hmm. If you don't know what to do with egg whites, get some of the savory chicken soup Keto Chow and make drop biscuits.
Yeah, they're yummy.
Amazing. We actually need to make some of those.
For the camping
probably
trip?
Tomorrow. Yeah. Because we're going to need a bunch of them.
They're so much better warm. That's all Holly said.
They are better warm, but do you want to cook them while we're up there?
Yeah.
See? That's what I mean.
I want them to be cooked for me.
Okay. We're probably going to need to go to the store and see what they have.
Eggs, though.
I did read somebody was saying that people who are using SNAP benefits.
What's SNAP benefits?
Supplementary Nutrition Assistance Program, I think.
Like WIC?
Yeah, like food stamps, except now it's
called
SNAP benefits. That they usually get their stuff loaded up on the first of the month. And so there are going to be a bunch of people trying to go to the store right now that haven't been able to go shopping for the last
because they
little
didn't
while.
have the points.
They didn't have any money in their account.
Yeah.
And so they're going to be trying to go now.
Well, we should have gone yesterday.
We should have gone yesterday, but they were saying...
we have food. It's fine.
Yeah. Well, we just need stuff. We need stuff for our glamping trip. So...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or we can just take it all out of our freezer and be like, yeah, this is what we have.
That's probably what we're going to be doing for the bacon, because we got a lot of bacon.
Except, you're right, we do have
Mm-hmm. Jerry says, question, do you recommend using a frozen avocado in Keto Chow instead of heavy whipping cream or butter? Or do you put it in the night before using a blender or the day of? So if you want to use a avocado, I wouldn't use a frozen one. You could. There's no reason why you couldn't, as long as you are using a blender. I knew somebody who their preferred way to make Keto Chow was a half an avocado, a cup, I think it was 2 tablespoons of avocado oil, and then they would put it through the blender. The reason why you would want to put it in the night before is just because the vitamins and stuff in Keto Chow need about 30 minutes to fully dissolve unless you're using warm water. If you're using warm water, they dissolve almost instantaneously, and it's not a big deal. But letting it sit overnight lets the other flavors get more betterer as well. And yes, that's the actual term. So, yeah. So it does taste better if you do it the night before. If you want to use a frozen avocado because you want your Keto Chow to be more like a smoothie, you'd actually probably want to use some frozen water, some ice.
Some frozen
There's a word for that. It's light red. Yeah, they got a word for that. It's pink. Anyway, but you can do it the day of. There's nothing nutritionally bad about mixing up Keto Chow and just drinking it immediately. Just if you don't like the flavor, then let it sit longer. Brenda says, what am I doing today? Walking 6 miles. Woo-hoo! Again, making butter chicken.
I'll do that.
Building my amazing future. I have lots of time. Mm-hmm. Patty says, I love frozen water.
Me too.
There you go.
Yeah, the girls and I did arm workout today, so I'm going to be sore.
I used to work with a program called Deep Freeze that you could freeze the state of a computer so that it could be out like in a library or something like that. And stupid kids couldn't mess things up. Like they could delete the Windows folder and you would reboot it and it would come back exactly the way it was. It was really cool. You would freeze the state. And there was, you would thaw the computer. And then, I don't know why we kept on talking about unthawing the computer. They're like, you mean freezing it? It's like, yeah, I don't know why I keep saying that.
Unthawing
All of us
computer.
would say it.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Bunch of geeky boys.
Holly says Chris is a sorry taster. There you go. Hey, Dory's on. Hi, Dory. So, I think Holly meant I'm a super taster. In some things.
He is a sorry taster.
I'm a sorry taster. Boy, that guy's just so
sorry.
sorry.
Taster, Eddie.
All right. Well, now that Dory's on, it's time to go. Anything else you wanted to talk about today? I mean, we've kind of gone on a tangent.
Yeah. Take care of yourself. Give yourself some time. Be kind. Be happy.
Be kind, rewind.
Count your many blessings.
It's 8:40. I mean 9:40 now. How I know? The
Because the
blinds
clock
just
says
opened.
that? Oh.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks everybody, and we'll see you later, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye-bye.